Hello everyone and welcome to Rising World. I'm your host 2005 Guyver1, albeit this will be on the channel 2005 Guyver02. The reason for this was during the whole FTC debacle on YouTube, where the FTC has basically challenged, or is basically challenging the content creators. Basically anything that might be in the vague interest of children, or is basically for children, then they'll find the person that has that video, or basically find that video up to 42 grand. Now, I always try to keep the language nice, but if we have to make it so that it's rated higher, then so be it. I will try not to do it because this game, albeit it's still in early access, doesn't actually have an age rating at the moment. However, looking in the age ratings and everything, how the PEGI and ESRB basically rates all the games, I've determined that this game is rated PEGI 16 or teen for the American one. So if you're under the age of 16, I would recommend that you don't watch this video, no matter how interesting it might be. Okay, so we're going to start up a new game, bearing in mind that I've done this game a fair bit now, but because it's new to this channel and I've made this channel purely for survival games, we're going to just do survival games on this channel. I've made one other channel which I tried to get under the previous username. Unfortunately, it wouldn't do it, so I had to leave off the R on Guyver. So it's Guyver01. Oh well. So let's continue with this one. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be putting on that other channel just yet. So let's go to single player. I really don't want to delete it, but delete. Yes. Okay, so new world. I think that was seed number 1, or was it seed number 0? Damn it, I can't remember now. Let's go for seat number 1, see what we get. And I want to turn off spiders because they give me the creeps. And yeah, skeleton bandit's still on. Also, we've on here at the moment we've got it so that bandits will still spawn during the daytime hours and not just during the nighttime hours. So we can actually expect them to pop up willy-nilly, basically during any point of the game. We do want animals, we do want water, we do want dungeons, we want vegetation. Starting biome could be absolutely anything, but let's keep it on the green for the moment. We want all the animals, though rats don't really do anything for us, so we could actually turn them off. We've got ponds, lakes, and oceans. And I've tried going from one side of the ocean to the other side. It just doesn't do anything. You just have endless oceans. Dungeons are quite fun. I haven't found the dungeon that's underwater yet, so I'm not sure where we'll find that. But we found dungeons underground. We found surface dungeon or surface cabins and other things, and cabins. We found them all before I deleted my channel. So let's start up the world. Let's call that Vegeta, like in the previous one. And although let's try and spell planet and Vegeta right this time. I hope I've spelled that right. Okay, so let's create the world.
It's all about humanity.
Unfortunately, when you start up a world, it can be a little bit tedious because you have to get everything from scratch again. But because, like I said, this is new to this channel, we're going to have to go through that little bit of tedious just for the time being. Looks like we've got a couple of nice things, right? Well, straight away. Basically, we've got an apple tree over here, which we can hit E to gather the apples. We can also use the stone pickaxe to, or stone axe, to chop down the tree. Hit a couple more times, and we get logs, which always seem to disappear into the grass. And we should have a sapling somewhere as well. Maybe. Damn, I can't see a sapling. Okay, let's grab this last log, because we are going to need quite a lot of wood. Yep. Okay. There's definitely no sapling here. Damn. Okay, cotton we also need, but not quite yet. We do need some coal, and we need a lot of stone. So let's grab some of these. Now what I think I'll do is I'll do this little bit as a time lapse, so that I don't bore you guys too much with the main gathering. But if we find something interesting, like a cabin, then I'll put it back to normal speed, and we can investigate it together. Okay, so this looks like a reasonable area to start setting up shop. We have some water, we have some ores. I think we can make this our little headquarters for the moment. I'm not sure if there's any more ore in here. Oh, there might have been. When you're hitting up ore and stone, there's two different sounds. That would be stone. But the other one that we heard a minute ago, that should have been ore. There we go, one iron ore. But we should really do that with a normal pickaxe. But what we need is a fair bit of iron in order to be able to mine up, well, to get some better tools going. Sorry. So that said, let's see what we can craft. If we go to our inventory under tab, we've got the inventory and we've got a crafting menu. As you could see earlier, I was moving everything to the from the main inventory slots to the let's say our personal storage inventory. Basically, these are basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 number-wise, which I don't tend to use. I tend to use the scroll wheel, and then you'll see me going from one thing all the way through to the from one item, like let's say the pickaxe, to the apple, the tomato, just to get to the carrot. If you have to have food, I'd recommend harvesting lots of carrots and also planting them, because they seem to fill you up really quickly. Now, me personally, I haven't eaten any fruits or veg for 30 years. When I was younger, the doctors said that basically when I was 12, if I didn't eat any fruits or veg, I would die at the age of 20. So, yeah, the doctors got that wrong. Okay, so let's go to crafting, sorry, and see what we can craft. So we can craft a small shelter using 32 sticks. We can make a fireplace using 9 stones and 1 piece of log, which we'll do right now. We can make some skewers to go on top of a campfire so we can cook some meat, or a grill spit, which we can also put on top of the campfire, and that's just to cook ribs. Now, having only a stone axe, it really doesn't help very much when you're going after wild animals. So what we need to do first is we need to get, well, like I said, we can't really do anything with a stone axe, and it seems that we can only craft a stone axe. Let's go to general. No, sorry, resources. We want to get quite a few sticks going, so we need quite a lot of lumber. We have 27 pieces of wood, logs, and 27, well, 1 piece gives us 4, and with the lumber, 1 piece of lumber gives us 4 sticks. I'm not sure how many bits of lumber that we need for the what they call the crafting stations. Let's have a look. So we need 16 for the main bench, and then we need 64 stone for the small furnace. I could have sworn that we could have done no, we have to do it through that. Yeah. Okay, so we need 16 lumber for that one. Medical-wise, we can make bandages and leg sprints. However, we can only do that when we have cloth. And to make cloth, we have to be quite a bit further in the game. It never used to be that way. We used to be able to use something else, well, when the game initially started, so we could actually make them in our inventory. But we can't do that at the moment. So if we fall down a big hole, we're stuck for quite a long time. So let's get the main crafting station going. So we need to make some lumber. So we need 16 pieces for the crafting station. So let's create the main workbench and the primitive furnace. Then we need to get some more, just make... Sorry, that's my chair. Okay, looks like the sun is about to set, so we need to make a camp as well. So, and a campfire. So we need at least 9 stone. We might as well place ourselves in here, just to just in case we've come, well, a couple of bandits come across our area, either during the next morning or during the evening. So let's mine out a little bit here. Now, as you can see, it gets really dark down this side. And when this game came out initially in the early access, you could hit F2, I think it was F2, no, hit L for light, and the whole area would light up. You'd hit F2 if you wanted to go through the walls and stuff, which is turned off at the moment. So, yep, that's basically another option, but we're not going to do that at the moment. Basically, I want to keep everything a nice surprise for the both of us. Okay, so what was I going to do? Oh yeah, we also need to get some lights going because, like I said, it's going to get dark really soon now. So we need 1 stick for 1 torch, and 1 stick gives us 2 torch mounts. So let's make about 64 sticks should do it. Is it 64 sticks? No, it's 2, 48. We need 48 sticks. So let's go to resources, 48 sticks. Oh, this is why sometimes I really hate mathematics. So that's 12 lumber. 12 lumber. Oops. Let's do that because we want to keep some lumber left over for other things as well. So there we go. So let's go for lights. We want torches. We want 32 torches. Craft. Then we want the torch mounts. 32 of those. As you can see, it's starting to get really dark, and we want to be able to see what we're doing in here. So let's put the food in here for the moment. Need to place that in a sec, but let's do that first. So number 5. Oh wow, it's really dark right now. So let's put that. Let's say if it gives us the option, right there. So right click to place. Then we grab the torch and put that one in there. And as you can see, it's a lot lighter now, and we can see that we've got a lot more iron left over than I initially thought. So what I guess we could do is quickly mine out this one. What I'll do is I'll put a small cut here, mine out some of the area, so that we can get the basics going. And I shall see you guys once I've mined out a nice hole. So I'll be back in just a moment. There we go. That should do for the moment. It's a little bit unstable. But there are things that we can do about that as soon as we get to the block bench in. So let's go to our menu. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of stone on us now. Let's put in the workbench. Did I make a... No, I didn't. Whoops. What did we need for the shelter? We needed 32 sticks. Ooh, 32 sticks. 32. Oh, I really don't like math. 32 divided by 4. 5:53, I think. Oh no, sorry, that's not 50. Sorry. I'm having one of those days. That would be 8, wouldn't it? Oops, 8. Yep. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My mathematics is not what it was once. It was a lot better when I was what's it called? A sales operator, working at MacLeod Electronics. Now, what am I looking for? I am looking for general. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so let's grab that one first, so we can actually sleep the night away. I don't know if we want to do that down below actually, but one thing's sure, I can't wait until we get the better tools in. Okay, so let's put that one down. It's not going to be flat. I'm not going to like that. That will have to do for the moment. We can pick stuff up and we can also destroy it, so we don't have to worry too much about things. The only thing I haven't been able to figure out how to pick up is the campfires. I don't think we can do those. If we hit G, we can activate grid, and it basically snaps to a let's say a 4x4 grid, and that will be all the way through, especially if we have a floor in. But let's put this on the P like that for the moment. Let's put in the smelter as well. And as you can see, after dropping one off on the grid, the second one doesn't go on the grid until we hit G again. So let's do that. And then we can smelt some... that's not going to be very handy, is it? Where we need to put the coal in, we can't get to it at the moment. Unless... no, that's where we put the coal in, sorry. So let's put a couple of ingots in. We need iron the most at the moment. So let's put that in there. Right click. What you can do is you can hold the right mouse button down and just drag everything across. And then we want to get some coal going. So apparently 2 is enough. So 1, 2. Switch that on. Okay. Let's see, what else do we want to do? We want to get some other crafting station going, especially this one. So we need 48 lumber for that one, and for the saw bench we need 32 lumber. So it's 80 lumber total. Do we have enough for 80 lumber? No, we don't. That's typical. Okay, let's venture out and hope that we don't see any bandits just yet. That horse really does bug me a couple of times. That's that one. Sounds like one just fell into the water. I know it's the saplings fell into the water. Speaking of which, oops, let's quickly drink some water and try not to drown. Are we going to be able to get out? That's always a problem with this game. Can we? Yeah, we've got out. Okay, let's go back in. We are cold. Can this warm us up? No, it can't. Damn. Okay, got that one on one. Let's put that there for the moment. There we go. And now we're warm again. Okay, so now we should have enough so that we can make the block bench. We'll have enough for 92 lumber. Nice. So that's basically all the logs now used. So we want a crafting station, we want the workbench, sorry, the block bench, and the saw bench. And then we can make a primitive furnace or go straight for the big one, which is going to need 8 iron plate. So, 8 iron plate. So there's 8 iron there. But to make the iron plate, we need 24 ingots. So that's total of, again, 32. Do we have enough for 32 iron? Yes, we do. Good. But not enough coal. Damn. Okay. So let's put that one in first, because then we can convert some of the stone that we've got into stone blocks. So let's put that one there. And the saw bench we can make a storage chest. So let's put that one in temporarily. We can pick it up again. Oh, pardon me. We can pick it up again not that long after it, so that we can move about. Chests. Do we have enough lumber? And the answer is no. We don't. We've got enough lumber for the small chest, but we don't quite have enough lumber for the normal ones. So let's make a small one. There we go. Let's get that one out first. Okay, let's pick this one back up. So it goes back into our inventory. Let's pick that one up for the moment. Okay, and let's convert all the stone that we have. I've got a couple already in favorites, so what I'll do is I'll take them out of favorites for the moment, so I can show you guys how to do it. And that one as well. Okay, so if we go into the, let's say the block library, we have quite a few different types of blocks to choose from. So when we look at stone, we've got what looks like maybe some marble type stone. We have stone bricks, so we've got the bricks that look like they're about to fall down. We have nice looking, let's say, foundation bricks. Then we've got slightly older brick walls type brick, and it just goes on and on. My favourite ones are these ones because they can be used to make a little castle, amongst other things. And to make them your favourites, just click on the little star and then they'll appear under favourites. If you've noticed these 2 arrows here, along with the counts down there, you can change the block type. But with these ones, you can't have them turning straight up, which is actually quite a shame. I could have sworn that we used to be able to do that, but for some reason I can't actually get them to flip round anymore, which is a bit of a shame. And then we've got the stone pillar, half a pillar, slope, inverted arc, staircase, slope staircase, and then yeah, I'm not sure where you'd use that. You could use that, let's say, on the ends of a staircase and invert it as well. And then, of course, the roof pieces and stuff, and inverted. Okay, so we want to convert all the stone that we've got into those wood for the moment. So we just convert them all. There we go. And now we can put a nice floor in. How's this lot doing? Oh, it's already there. Maybe we only needed 1 block of coal for the small primitive furnace then. In that case, we might be alright. It is worth a shot just to test it. So, oh, wrong one. So if I go back to the coal, let's see how much is in there. There's only 2 left. Okay, let's put one in, turn that on, and see if it's melted after just the one piece of coal. Okay, so let's pick this one up. Okay, so we want to put, let's try and pick that one up. Okay, no, we can't pick it up. Okay, in that case, screw it. We should be able to destroy it. It might just take quite a few more whacks than usual. There we go. Let's also sleep past the night. It takes so much longer when you do it through one of these than when you do it with a bed. Such a shame. There we go. I just had to hit escape, apparently. Okay, so let's go to have something to eat, because we're close to being starving. Almost full, but we've had all the tomatoes that we had. Okay, let's have an apple then. There we go. We're at 99 and our water level's gone up as well. Good, good. Okay. Let's not have those on our barges yet. Let's put that up there. Let's have that one over there. Let's also see if this is finished yet. No, it's not. Okay. In that case, let's... Oh, that's not going the direction I wanted it. Can we rotate? No, we can't. Damn. In that case, we want to have it over there then. I guess we could have that as a temporary hole, but we're not going to be able to put that the way I initially wanted then. Damn it. Okay. So if I want to make it nice flat, it will have to be somewhere else than here altogether. Well, we can just mine it all out. It's going to take a while with the stuff that we've got at the moment. So what we could do is prepare to make a well. So if we do, oh, I forgot. So we have to hold down the left mouse button to drag the amount that we want. In this case, we want it all the way, and then right click to place it. Or if we just want to do a single block, just a single right click, which sometimes is needed because sometimes it doesn't always want to put it the way you want it. Okay, so let's quickly get this bit in. Come on, I want it down. There we go. And we can go a little bit into the wall, and that way we can mine that out and then have it nice and level. So we are going to need a lot more blocks than what we've currently got. So very shortly I'm going to have to do some more mining, and I really don't want to bore you guys with the amount of mining, so I'll do all that off of camera, and I shall see you guys once we've gotten that far. So let's quickly get these ones done. Might have to go into the mining stage already. So what I'll do is I'll put a box down here so we can put all that stuff in. Hit the G so we can snap the grid. Let's also rotate using the arrow keys, and then hold the right mouse button down to place. And then we can put these ones in so that when we start mining, we don't have to worry about our inventory too much. Okay, and those probably do want to keep those two on us actually, just for the moment, just so that we can add more to the furnace up here. Speaking of which, looks like one block just wasn't enough after all, so we are going to have to use two, and that means that we've wasted one block of coal. Blast. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start mining out this way, but because I don't want to bore you guys with this stone axe, stone axe, I'll just do some more digging off of camera, and I shall see you guys when we get to start building again. That's initially because I wanted to get this bit all the way in, so we've got a nice area to work in, and to make sure that we can actually see in the dark a bit, make sure that there's at least a couple of lights in. Now for the windows we do need to find some sand, and it seems that I've goofed a little bit on the spacing ever so slightly. Ooh, that's not good. Feels like my foot's completely swollen again. Ew. And yeah, it looks like I'm actually off by 2 on this side. And we actually dug into the little cavern that we made up there. And then when I was doing the wall, I found out that I had completely walled it off. So to get around that little problem, I put a staircase in here. So we're going up and then straight in, and then we've got the furnace, which is one level lower than what I put the floor down as. So we've got that little problem to work out as well. I think the sun is about setting at the moment, so we might have to watch out for that. Is that ore? No, climbing. But no, it's just stone, so that's right. Okay, so we still have a little bit. I made the anvil, so we could make a little bit more and also make some better tools. So let's see, what do we need for a better pickaxe? We need, just the iron ingots and a stick. That's weird. Okay, yeah, apparently we don't need to have the anvil to make the blast. Okay, so let's get a couple of sticks going then. Oops. Let's do that. Maximum sticks, 32. It's a bit overkill. Let's make some better tools. So we want to make an axe, pickaxe, wooden rake. Oh, not a wooden rake. I wanted to make a normal rake. A sickle, a scythe, sledgehammer, a hoe, a hunting knife, a crowbar. I don't think we've got a use for the rolling pin yet. Okay, so weapon-wise, what can we make? Sword, not really what I'd like. I'd like a bow, but we'd have to make some thread to do that. Or a crossbow. Musket is too slow. Okay, so we need iron rod to make the arrows, and for the reflex bow we need lumber, iron, and thread. Okay, so let's get the thread going, shall we? So to get the thread, we need a spinning wheel, which needs 8 lumber. So let's quickly grab 8 lumber. So grab that one. We also need to put the anvil down. So let's put the anvil down here just temporarily. Let's put that one in as well. Okay, and let's put that one, in as well. So that is the right way around. Let's put that next to it, just for the moment. Okay, so we want to make some thread. So we need to grab the wool or the cotton. So I killed a sheep that climbed down the mountain earlier. So we have some wool and we've got the cotton that we picked up from the cotton plants. So let's do both of those. So we have to aim for this little bit here so we can see the spinning wheel. And then we have to right click. And then E to pick it up. And then basically do that until all the wool and the cotton has disappeared. And I suspect it's going to take quite a while to get through all of it. So once again, I'll cut here until we have the resources needed. Also, of course, rods. To make the rods, we need some iron plate. Let's use, let's say about 4 iron plate. And then that, the one iron plate creates 4 rods. So that gives us a total of 16 rods. And then we can craft the arrows straight away at least. That will give us 24 arrows. We've run out of sticks. Sorry, I think I'm about to fall asleep from all that mining. Okay, so we've already got 24. How many more can we make? Another 40. Okay, that will give us a bit for a while. Oh, there's no more room in our inventory. Okay, let's do something about that. Oh no, never mind, we do have enough room in our inventory. We just have to do it in smaller quantities. So let's say 20. So another 4, another 20 total. Okay, so another 20. And then we have 6 sticks remaining. Okay, that's it. Let's see, what else were we doing? Yeah, sorry, the bow. What do we need for the bow? Reflex bow. We need 2 iron rods, and also get the sword ready because the swords might be slightly better than the other. So we've got 8 ingots needed for that. Okay. Now, it's a crummy sword. It won't really do us very much good until we go into one of the dungeons somewhere. We're going to fall in, aren't we? Nope. Okay. Gonna have to eat something as well. So I'm just going to quickly grab the thread so that we can make the reflex bow. And then we can go after some creatures and get the next parts of the house going. And also see if we can find some sand. So I'll cut here and I shall see you guys in just a moment. There we go. So we should have all the bits and pieces now. Let's put that down there a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so we need to make the bow. And the bows will do us quite a bit, quite a bit better than the actual weapons. Like the rifles, because the rifles, I'd have to say that they require some major balancing. Well, actually, the Sorry, my brain's not working anymore. It's probably because it's very late. The bow and arrows also need a little bit of balancing, because you can do a one-shot kill on the animals using the bow and arrow. But if you were to shoot an animal right dead center in its face with the rifle, or the semi-assault rifle being the highest, or the bolt-action, or the bolt-action gun, or the musket gun, you'd have to shoot the creatures about 3 or 4 times just to kill them. Where with the arrows, quite often you can do a one-shot kill, which is very strange. Okay, so we've got the ammo full of arrows. We've got a nice bow. We have a sword as backup weapon. Well, actually, could be primary weapon, actually, when you think about it. Because quite often they will run straight after you. Sickle is needed so that we can get seeds. The crowbar for if we come across any POIs. Let's just finish the way into this little pool here. Try and float, which is a feat in itself. So let's put that there. Let's go up, get some air. There we go. Oops. Okay. Okay, so now we need to do is put the staircase down. It's always the wrong way around. There we go. And let's go out so we can get some air a little bit easier. Let's put those ones in next. There we go. Now we've got a way in and out of this thing, just in case we fall in. Also, it gives us an easy way to drink. There we go. Now, so that we can see it in the evening, let's get some lights on there. Actually, let's grab a couple bits of stone and make some of the other shaped blocks, those ones. I don't think we'll need 64, but hey, why not? Stone is very easy to come by. Oops. Let's put one there, one there. We can't put one on the corner just yet because, let's face it, we still need to do quite a bit there. Now, in one of my previous episodes on 2005 Guide for One, before I wiped it, I was toying with the idea of an in the mountain or underground garden. Put one together, but we didn't find out if things could actually grow in there using fluorescent lights. So that might be a worthwhile test for later on. So let's put those there for the moment. Let's put that there. We also need to make a canteen. Thinking about it, can we do that on here? Or oopsie. Sorry about that. I'm once again on antibiotics, so I need to have those very shortly. But if we quickly go into utilities, we need 2 iron plate. So let's make 4 iron plate, if we've got enough. There we go. And let's make 2 canteens. And then we can fill those 2 canteens up by going on here, by clicking. That's 1 full. There we go. And then when we're mining or out and about, we have 2 flasks where we can draw some water from and drink. Okay, so let's put these ones in here. It looks like it's coming up for the sun to set. And I think I'm going to have to call the episode after that. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.